So earlier we mentioned how the passage of the historic events of Mahabharata occurred. Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa passed it down to Sri Vaishampayana, who then narrated the Mahabharata to Janamejaya, who was the son of Parikshit Raja, grandson of Abhimanyu, the great grandson of Arjuna, one of the Pandavas. But that we will come to later. It was here that Ugrashravaji learnt of the Mahabharata. Ugrashrava Sauti narrated the Mahabharata to the rishis of Shaunaka Muni's ashram, and we will learn of this history through Ugrashrava Sauti's narration. As mentioned in the previous episode, the sages requested that Mahabharata be narrated to them. With that, Ugrashravaji begins with the Mangalacharana. I bestow my obeisances to the transcendental eloquence of Sri Hari, the supreme father of all that has ever existed and all that will ever exist. He is the cause of all action and inaction, and remaining forever untouched by either, he sustains. I bow in surrender to the absolute and the only embodiment of truth as I begin the narration of this unfathomable historic distinction, the Mahabharata. Inside a cave in the Himalayan mountain of Talahati, sat upon the purifying grass in deep tapa, Krishna Dvaipayana Vyas. With the power of his tapasya, he observed as a first person witness the complete happenings of the Mahabharata from the beginning till its end. Then he continued speaking. Before the creation of this universe, yes, there are multitudes of universes in Sanatana Dharma. So here we are speaking of the universe created by our very own four-headed Chaturmukhi Brahma. So before the creation of this universe, there was no differentiation of life as existence. The world remained without name or form. There was no light. Darkness pervaded the cosmos. Then suddenly, there appeared an indestructible spheroid seed, also known as Bija in Sanskrit. The Bija was born at the beginning of this creation. Tat Srishtva Tadevanu Pravishat is mentioned in the Taittiriya Upanishad, which means that Bhagavana entered the Bij himself and illumined it. Bhagavan Narayana, also referred to as Brahma, is all pervading and unfathomable, Avyakta, Sukshma, Karana Swarupa. He is all that is true and all that remains. Please make a note of the two names, Brahma and Brahma. Brahma is the creator of this universe. Brahma is another name of the absolute reality, the supreme Bhagavana, Sriman Narayana. So there is Bhagavana, Brahma, who created the Bij, entered the Bij, from the Bij was born Brahma, the creator of this universe through this Bija. From the Bija, the first physical existence of life was born. Brahma was born from this Bija, as was Rudra. Then the 21 Prajapati, which include 14 Manus and 7 Rishis, called Shapta Rishis, were born. Thereafter, Pracheta, Daksha, and the 7 sons of Daksha were born. Then the Vishwadevas were born. Then the Yakshas, Sadhyas, Pisachas, and the Guhyas, and then the Pitris. Then the most holy Brahma Rishis and numerous Ija Rishis, distinguished by their noble qualities, appeared. From this spheroid Bija, water, the 14 loka, air, space, and the 10 directions, which include north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, z-axis and minus z-axis, also appeared. Differentiation of night and day, planetary motions, seasons, years, all were born of that initial Bija that appeared in the midst of absolute darkness. Apart from this, anything that can be seen, heard, felt, thought of, or understood in this current existence was born of that initial Bija. And at the time of Mahapralaya, which will come in the future, all that which is born of this Bija will and would have returned and become one with it. That is the nature of this universe. Just as the spring season arrives with the blossoming of numerous flowers and ends with the fall and decay of those very same beautiful flowers, this universe also begins, and when it is time, recedes into itself, and a new universe is born from it. This is the cycle of samsara, the Kala Chakra. This has always been happening, and this will never stop happening. Within this cycle, life is born, life is formed, it evolves, and it dies. That will never stop. And this is the cycle that will never be destroyed. Of the 33,333 different lineages of Deva was Vivaswan. He is described and understood through various forms such as these. Ravi became the Muhya, that which established human generations on earth, his son being Devabhrata. Take a look at the generations of the sons and grandchildren of Ravi. From these were born the Kuru Vamsha, Yadu Vamsha, Bharata Vamsha, Yayati, Ikshwaku Vamsha, and many other family lines. You will come across them in the future. Even the generations of other animals and plants can be traced back to the grandchildren of Subhrata. Bhagavan Ved Vyasa observed through his yogic prowess all knowledge of all living and non-living entities that were born out of the grandchildren of Subhrata, all the family lines. He recalled all the Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, the Vedas, and all that there is to know while he was in deep tapa in the Talahati cave. As he sat there, he observed the entire Mahabharata and all the Vedic knowledge. And this great historic epic, the Mahabharata, is the epitome of all transcendental knowledge. Vyasa ensured that the narrations have both easy, short descriptions as well as deep, esoteric ones, so that people of all walks of life can garner the bliss that emanates from this great text. From his powers of yoga and brahmacharya, Ved Vyasa used the knowledge of the Vedas to compose this historic Mahabharata. As he composed the verses in his mind, he contemplated as to how he would spread the wisdom of this great cornucopia of transcendental wisdom. Just then, the creator of this universe, Brahmaji, appeared before him. We will find out what Brahmaji advises and where Parvati Nandan Ganesh features in the next episode. So stay tuned. Do visit our website www.shankhachakra.com for more information regarding Sanatana Dharma. Do support us in our endeavor to clarify the true notions of Sanatana Dharma. The links are in the description below. Shrimate Ramanujaya Namaha.
नित्यमाच्युतपदाम्बुजयुग्मरुक्मा व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि दृढाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दयैकसिन्धो रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये कौण्डिन्यवंशवरवारिधिपूर्णचन्द्रं श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशपदाम्बुजभृङ्गराजं रङ्गार्यदेशिकपदाप्तसुदेशिकत्वं श्रीरामकृष्णगुरुवर्यमहं प्रपद्ये नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये।